All right, here I am at the Trump Hotel. Check it out. The crowd is pretty much broken up. And here's what happened. We had the House taken by the Democrats because they're so much better at the ground game than Republicans. It's door-to-door, hand-to-hand combat when it comes to precincts. And let me tell you something. All of our money that we put into Christians and organizations, please listen to me. Most of the organizations we support are policy paper organizations. They're not politics organizations. They don't know how to get people elected. They know how to write white papers and lobby for Christian evangelical influence. We should learn from this. We need a better ground game. The Senate was held. I predicted there was no red wave. The prophets that prophesy red waves are delusional. They're listening to Q droppings. They're delirious. This is exactly what one would expect. As I wrote in God's Chaos Candidate, I forecasted this man is a Lincoln during the American unraveling. Trump is a Lincoln. And he said, a house divided, Lincoln said, cannot stand. The house divided. See that flag behind me? A house divided. Senate and Congress. We are becoming a goat nation or a sheep nation on our watch. Christians will determine the future of America. But it's not going to happen by intercession without corresponding electoral action and a ground game that establishes itself, as Wilberforce said, in a sustained pattern of public persuasion. A sustained pattern of public persuasion. Nancy Pelosi's speech tonight. We're going to drain the swamp. They're using the words that are our words. We're going to drain the swamp of special interest. They're copying our language. Well, they got the Congress. We're going to have 11 subpoenas. We're going to have Trump's children on witness stands. We're going to have tax returns that are going to be brought out in order to make Trump look like he's a scandalous New York tax evader, guilty of federal crimes. Their goal is to break him enough so that he can't run in 2020. I predict their malice and rage will backfire, and they're going to lose 2020. You've got 2 years, my friends. You and I have 2 years. The future of the Republic is in our hands. Our hands. Look at the electoral map. Blue and red represent sheep and goats. Sorry to say it. I know most Christian ministers don't want to get involved with politics and alienate their financial base, but I really don't care, because I built businesses to subsidize my opinions. So I speak the truth. We're in the battle of ideas right now. And America cannot remain half goat and half sheep. It must become a sheep nation. Got to go to see Jim Baker. I'm about to do a broadcast. I love you guys. Don't be discouraged. We held the Senate. The courts are going to reflect Judeo-Christian values. The agony we're about to go through for 2 years is our fault. We allowed the Congress to go into the hands of the Philistines. So expect all kinds of indictments, news cycles of media and investigations, like Stormy Daniels, like Trump's Russia collusion, like Kavanaugh. It'll all be fake, but it's going to seem real during the news cycle. But we're going to change it. Would you like to join me on an As One America tour? Because coming into the next election cycle, we're going to go from coast to coast, traveling with every one of the Trump rallies, doing media like this, interviewing the candidates. And we're going to have an As One America movement. This America will not be divided. It will be as one. And I believe it's going to be a sheep nation. Well, talk to you later. Keep the faith. We kept the Senate. And I believe it's going to backfire on the House if they persecute this president too hardly. Talk to you soon. Hey, you know what? I'm Lance Wallnau, and I want to tell you something.
I think that occasionally thumbs up and thumbs down really means something. I wasn't aware that there's a thumbs down option. I thought that was like diminishing to self-esteem on Facebook. But evidently, YouTube is being bold. So you can like me or not like me. But I'd prefer that you liked me and subscribed. So why don't you do that now, and we'll talk some more in the future.